Great morning. It is Thursday, December 6th. So let's look and see what we have in the cards. Okay, let's start with the Jaguar. Jaguar is at the top of his game. Okay? They are the ones that, they hunt in night. They're very good at what they do. They are, a Jaguar is very confident, but when I see Jaguar spirit, to me it means that, in order to be confident, you have to challenge yourself. You have to look at what's in the dark, the negative emotions, those type of things that you really want to keep hidden. You need to bring them out in the open, challenge it, look at the depth of it, okay, get to the bottom of it so that you can move forward, okay? So you've got to be like the Jaguar. Don't be afraid to challenge things, especially those things that you always want to try to run away from or hide or act as if it's not there, okay? But because part of it, the biggest part of the journey is to look at these things and to actually dissipate them by going to the heart of it. And when you can get to the heart of something, you can implode it. This is how you get through, like if you have PTSD or you have something like that that's really difficult, that you keep trying to run away from. But the more you try to run away from it, the more flashbacks you have, the more that you feel you're right in the midst of that drama, okay? So this is something that you need to question at the deepest level in order to break through. It is possible to break through, okay, but it takes absolutely dedicated sitting and getting to the bottom of it. Like if you have somebody and you've gone through a lot of trauma in your life, the thing that unlocks trauma is you have to get to a point of like a forgiveness. You have to get to a point of letting go of the hate, letting go of all those emotions with it. You have to, how can I say this? You have to see that whoever perpetrated is living in their own hell realm, okay? And you have a chance to get out of whatever it is that happened to you, but they're driven to do what they do. So you have compassion because they are in a hell realm, okay? So when you see that they are suffering and they are continuing and they will continue to suffer, then you can have compassion, and that compassion can break through that, okay? That compassion can break through and you can let go of the other emotions that you have surrounding that. And that's a big key for getting out of these traumatic things that one finds that are driving them at the core of their being, okay? So next we have Dawn, new beginnings, okay? Every time, every day is a start that you can make a new beginning, okay? We have the dolphin spirit. This and that is true. Well, again, this comes down to looking at those things you believe to be truths and you run your life around, but they're false. They're not true at all. So you have to get to the heart of it and see what is actually true and what is not. Again, so many traumas that one takes on, whether they are from childhood traumas, And with childhood traumas, usually you have to see that whatever you're holding and running your life around, whether you were told you were ugly or you're stupid or whatever it is that you're holding on to, understand that this and that ideation comes from somebody else. It was their mental illness which put this on you. You know, you have to come to the point where you see that that isn't true. That wasn't true. It's never been true. Okay, that's their problem. That's their whatever it is they've got going on. You know, that's their failing. That's their ignorance. And then when you can see that, and you can see that that is not true, then you can release it again to go forward. Next we have the Ten of Waters, fulfillment. Having an emotional fulfillment. Part of that emotional fulfillment comes when you can make more connections with like-minded people. If you can make more connections and branch out, you'll do better. You have a better support system. Not a support system for the poor me saga, but a support system, you know, where you have things in common. You can get together. You can have some enjoyment. There's a like-minded identification there. Next is alchemy. You know, things can be changed in every moment. And last but not least, we have the medicine wheel, continuation. Again, the big circle. The more that we break through these dramas, these traumas, and get to the reality versus the spin that we've been living in, the what I call the soap opera, you know, as the stomach turns soap opera, that you continue to play out. You know, you can change the channel, you can change the storyline, okay? So make it a big medicine wheel. What do you have to say about that? He says, the only story I know today is I'm puppy. In this lifetime, I am wearing a puppy suit, and I like it. You enjoy being a puppy? He says, I like it. Yes, I enjoy being a puppy. Say, I like it. I like my little fursuit. Yes. So, he just likes being puppy this time around. He says, puppy works for me this time around. That's all. It's working. It's working. Come on, boo-boo. So that's the cards of the day. You know, again, I think there are a lot of us that have gone through a lot of trauma, but there is a way through. There is a way to heal. There is a way to really step out of it, okay? But the first thing is you have to see it, and you have to look at it deeply so you can understand what's driving you, and when you understand what's driving you, then you can change that. Is that right, Mr. Raj? Say yes, that's right. So, I'm going to leave this here for now, and I will see you online. We are having a chilly day today. I have to go and find a coat. We have very few of these days here in Florida, and so when the chilly air comes in, man, you really feel it when you're used to like 80 degrees every day. And all of a sudden you step out and it's like 60s, and everybody else is going 60. God, we wish it was 60. Well, your 60 feels very cold. I think it has to do with the because there's so much humidity. It's that wet cold. You know, you feel kind of a dampness or something, and it just feels very, very cold when you're not used to it. Isn't that right? He said, I don't know. I don't care. I got a fur suit. Said, it's all good for me. I got a fur coat. I don't care. Anyway, so I will see you all online. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Aho.